Tiger, the power rising within silence. The moment the forest holds its breath. The forest is always full of sound. The wind moves through the leaves. Insects speak from the depths of the soil. Birds are in constant communication among the branches. But sometimes, all of these sounds stop at the same moment. Light still filters through. The trees are still standing, but the forest holds its breath. This silence is not emptiness. This silence is the sign of an approaching presence. This, the largest cat of the forest, the master of silence, the tiger. The tiger does not announce itself in nature. Before you ever notice it, the forest has already warned you, because before the tiger arrives, nature falls silent. The tiger's place. In nature. The tiger is not just a predator. It is one of the cornerstones of nature's balance mechanism. If there is a tiger in an ecosystem, that ecosystem is functioning. Prey populations are balanced, vegetation is healthy, and the chain is intact. The absence of the tiger, however, is the beginning of a silent but inevitable collapse. The tiger is the apex predator of the Asian continent. That means it stands at the top of the food chain. There is no predator above it. This does not grant it absolute power, but absolute responsibility. Evolutionary journey. The ancestors of the tiger were large cats that emerged millions of years ago. Over time, climates changed, continents were reshaped, and the tiger survived by adapting to these changes. This journey, stretching from the tropical forests of Asia to the snow-covered plains of Siberia, shows just how adaptable the tiger is. The same species has managed to survive both scorching heat and freezing cold. This adaptation is not only physical, it is behavioral. The tiger changes its hunting times, prey preferences, and movement patterns according to the environment it inhabits. The philosophy of solitude. Tigers live alone. This is not a necessity, but a conscious choice. Lions live in prides. Wolves hunt together. But the tiger moves alone because its hunting strategy is built on silence. Each tiger controls a large territory of its own. This territory changes depending on the amount of available prey. When prey is abundant, the area is smaller. When prey is scarce, it expands. Male tigers generally have larger territories. These areas are marked with urine, scratches, and scent signals. These markings send a clear message to other tigers. Do not enter. The tiger's solitude is not its weakness. It is its greatest advantage. The science behind the stripes. The tiger's stripes are one of nature's most perfect camouflage designs. These stripes break up the tiger's body outline, making it difficult to distinguish from the background. Among the play of light and shadow in the forest, the tiger is perceived not as a whole, but in fragments. Each tiger's stripe pattern is unique, just like a human fingerprint. This allows scientists to identify individual tigers. Siberian tigers have thicker, lighter-colored fur, while Bengal tigers have darker and thinner coats. These differences are the result of the climates they inhabit. The silent hunter. The tiger does not waste energy while hunting. It does not run. It does not chase. It does not roar. It waits. It can remain motionless for hours. It slows its breathing, relaxes its muscles, and never takes its eyes off its prey. It approaches as closely as possible. Most attacks occur from a distance of just 5 to 10 meters. The moment of attack happens within seconds. The tiger launches forward with the power of its hind legs. A bite to the neck or nape gives the prey no chance to escape. This method makes the tiger one of the most effective predators in nature. The cat in the water. Most cats avoid water. The tiger does not. Tigers are powerful swimmers. They can cross rivers, swim in lakes, and even travel short distances in the sea. Tigers living in the Sundarbans mangrove forests hunt in the same waters as crocodiles. Water is not an obstacle for the tiger. It is a strategic space. The sacrifice of the mother tiger. A female tiger usually gives birth to 2 to 4 cubs. However, the survival rate of the cubs is low. The mother tiger hides her cubs in a secure location. She must leave them alone to hunt, and every return carries risk. The cubs are completely dependent on their mother for the first 2 years. During this time, they learn how to hunt, hide, and sense danger. The mother teaches her cubs not only strength, but patience. Encounter with humans. Tigers naturally avoid humans, but as forests shrink, avoidance becomes more difficult. Agricultural expansion, settlements, and roads have fragmented tiger habitats. This has increased human-tiger encounters. Most of the time, tigers are the ones who pay the price. On the brink of extinction. Once more than 100,000 tigers lived around the world. Today, that number is limited to just a few thousand. Poaching, illegal trade, and habitat loss are the greatest threats to tigers. Every lost tiger is a piece torn from the balance of nature. If the tiger is gone. If the tiger is gone, prey animals multiply uncontrollably. Vegetation is damaged. Soil erosion begins. The forest slowly dies. The disappearance of the tiger is not just the loss of a species. It is the collapse of an entire system. The meaning of silent power. The tiger does not show off. It does not display its strength. It is silent. But this silence is one of the most powerful messages in nature. The tiger teaches us this: true power does not make noise. True dominance is hidden in silence. And when the forest falls silent, the tiger is already there. General information about tigers. Today, tigers are among the most iconic and recognizable animals on Earth. They belong to the big cat family and are the largest of all wild cats. Adult tigers can reach lengths of over 3 meters, including their tails, and males can weigh more than 250 kilograms depending on the subspecies. There are several recognized subspecies of tigers, including the Bengal tiger, Siberian or Amur tiger, Sumatran tiger, Malayan tiger, Indo-Chinese tiger, and South China tiger. Each subspecies has adapted to its unique environment, from dense tropical forests to cold northern landscapes. Among them, the Siberian tiger is the largest, while the Sumatran tiger is the smallest and most critically endangered. Tigers are carnivores and primarily hunt large prey such as deer, wild boar, and buffalo. An adult tiger requires several kilograms of meat per day, but it does not hunt daily. After a successful kill, a tiger may feed for several days, often dragging its prey to a hidden location to protect it from scavengers. Despite their strength and size, tigers face constant challenges in the modern world. Habitat loss remains the greatest threat to their survival. As forests are cleared for agriculture, infrastructure, and human settlements, tigers lose both their territory and their prey. Fragmented habitats also isolate populations, making it harder for tigers to find mates and maintain genetic diversity. Poaching is another serious danger. Tigers are illegally hunted for their skins, bones, and other body parts, which are used in the black market and traditional medicine despite international bans. Even today, illegal wildlife trade continues to threaten already vulnerable tiger populations. Conservation efforts around the world aim to protect tigers through habitat preservation, anti-poaching patrols, and community-based conservation programs. National parks and wildlife reserves play a critical role in providing safe spaces where tigers can live and reproduce without constant human pressure. International cooperation is also essential, as tiger habitats often cross national borders. Tigers are more than just powerful predators. They are what scientists call an umbrella species. Protecting tigers also means protecting entire ecosystems, including countless other plants and animals that share the same environment. When tigers thrive, forests remain balanced, and biodiversity is preserved. The future of tigers depends largely on human choices. Sustainable land use, respect for wildlife, and strong conservation policies can make the difference between survival and extinction. Tigers have survived for millions of years through climate changes and natural challenges. Whether they survive the modern age now depends on humanity's willingness to coexist with them. In the end, the tiger remains a symbol of strength, balance, and the wild spirit of nature. Protecting the tiger is not only about saving a species, it is about preserving the natural systems that support life on Earth.